I'm back. It's me, Michael Bach, and this is Monday Morning Musings. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. I hope this finds you well, safe, and healthy. I know I've been away for a bit. I'm sorry, but I'm going to talk about it in just a second. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please do remember to subscribe by clicking on the link, which is somewhere around me, to find out whenever I post a video, which is every Monday, except when I disappear for 4 weeks. Speaking of disappearing for 4 weeks, I am back from vacation. I was in Palm Springs, California for a couple weeks. Travel is a nightmare. Don't get me started. Not the actual being there, but just getting there and getting home. Oh my gosh, so much chaos. There's so much to do to fix that system, but that's not the point of this video. But I had a wonderful 2 weeks in Palm Springs. I laid by the pool. I relaxed. I read. I didn't go near people. It was a fantastic break. And when I got back, you come back from vacation and it's chaos and you're catching up and things. And I just decided that I was going to not stress myself out and I was going to take a break from doing my musings for a couple more weeks just so that I could mentally get back into things. And I'm so glad I did because I'm so refreshed. I feel invigorated. I feel like I can get back to doing what I do and not be stressed about things. So happy I did that. And I would encourage you to do it. I call it Simone Biling because, of course, the Olympian Simone Biles took a break during the Olympics. You get it. Anyway, so many things I could talk about. So many things. But I wanted to talk about very briefly something that we just had happen, which is on Saturday, we celebrated Trans Day of Remembrance, Saturday the 20th of November. It happens every November 20th. It's been going on since 1999. And in fact, the previous week was actually the Trans Awareness Week. So from the 13th to the 20th of November was Trans Awareness Week, which is really exciting. I actually didn't know about it. And the purpose of Trans Day of Remembrance on the 20th is just to recognize and remember and memorialize all of the trans, genderqueer, and non-binary people who have been lost because of anti-trans violence. Reports of anti-trans violence are huge. It's something like 83% of all trans people face violence in their lives. Like, it's really, really bad. And so Trans Day of Remembrance is just an opportunity to stop and remember those lost. I also see it as an opportunity to stop, particularly as cisgender people, and say, what am I going to do to create a more inclusive world for trans, genderqueer, and non-binary people? It's one thing to remember those lost, but what about the people who are still here? And there are so many things that we can do as individuals. I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm going to raise millions of dollars and build a castle. That's not a thing. It's things like putting your pronouns in your email signature or on platforms like Zoom, LinkedIn. LinkedIn now has it so you don't have to put it in your name. You can select it separately. It's things like when you see a trans colleague being misgendered, speak up and use your privilege that you have as a cisgender person to ensure that behavior stops. It's been a while. I'm going to put an article, link to an article down below, as a couple other resources, but one in particular called 52 Things You Can Do for Transgender Equality. And it's a bit old, it's from 2005, but I read through it and I was like, yeah, some of this is absolutely things you can do. And some of these things are like really big things, like run for office. So you can be there, you can help to put in laws that protect trans people. And then some of them are really small, like take a trans person to lunch. And I think the smaller things are more impactful because it's about getting to know a trans person, their lived experience, and see how you can help them, see how you can support them. So I'd encourage you to check it out. The link is down below. And just because I am a completely self-centered individual, I also want to mention that my new book, Alphabet Soup, The Essential Guide to LGBTQ2+ Inclusion, is now available for pre-sales. We started it on October 11th for National Coming Out Day. We did another push for Trans Day of Remembrance. There will be many pushes. And it is available for pre-order. And if you buy the book as part of pre-order, you get this fantastic swag pack, the Be Your Fabulous Self swag pack, which has like luggage tags and a bookmark and postcards and stickers and a coffee mug. Supplies are limited, so act now. Operators are standing by. But I wrote this book. It doesn't come out until March 29th, just in time for Trans Day of Visibility, which is the 31st of March, 2022. But I wrote this book because I want to see a world where all members of the LGBTQ2+ communities feel like they can be their authentic selves and be safe and succeed at whatever they want to succeed at. And that's particularly for people who don't look like me. I'm gay, but I'm a cisgender man, and the reality is that my lived experience is very different from trans folks, from people of color, women, people with visible disabilities. The list goes on. So I hope that you will be really pleased with the resources that I provide in this book. It's really focused on how we can create inclusive spaces for all LGBTQ2+ folks. So check it out. You can go to michaelbach.com, click on the books to find out where you can pre-order your copy. And you could also check out another book right there. This one, Birds of All Feathers, Doing Diversity and Inclusion Right. Also available wherever you buy books now, or go to michaelbach.com and click on the books to get your copy. Connect with me on social media. I'm at the Michael Bach on all of the social media platforms, as long as I'm on them. And you can find out all sorts of stuff, tweets and Instagram posts and things. Whatever, just connect with me. I think that's it. I probably missed things. It's been a while. I hope you have a fantastic week. Take care of yourself. And I will see you next week for another episode of Monday Morning Musings. Bye.